Sometimes I can't believe it. I'm moving oh, shit.
Lobsters.
That was close, man. Interrupted, a little private arcade fire session. Just a man and his lobster, just listening to the suburbs. Just having a great time. Just a couple of homies. Just exploring each other's bodies. Just really getting to know each other. No shame. No stigma. Just a couple of homies. Listening to Arcade Fire and exploring their bodies.
Too much heat in one package. Too much heat in one package.
Don't worry everyone, Chode Ryder's here. To ride upon the Chode. Hold tight, the conference call massive. Francais massive. The McCluskey Riddim. Humphreys beat. Bad Man of Death Disco. Droopy Cock Massive. Squidgiest of all the beats. Comrade Waits. Lee. Diz more or less. Big Man Milo's. Reece the Force. They're all in there. Wojtek. Shere Khan. Woo! Damn right, let's get this bread. Don't know if anyone saw on, a few of you saw on Instagram, my Instagram story last night. I was at Tears for Fears, waving a Yeezy around with no regards for anyone else's personal safety or well-being. I was ready to yeet a Yeezy at the O2 Arena. I'd have probably got arrested.
Lobsters.
Too much heat. Too much heat. Too much heat. Too much heat in one package.
Big Frankie Grimes is in the chat. Yeah, this is lovely. This is called Breathe. Cheyenne and Croc off the same Critical EP. Big Man Croc. If you're a Croc fan, He does a show on Threshold. Him and Bide are responsible for Gold Top Radio every Wednesday at 8. It's a monthly show, repeated every week. They're very good boys. They're nice to their mums. They do their homework well. They don't copy each other's homework. They don't cheat on tests. They don't mess around in class. They always listen to what the teacher is saying. Impeccable uniform. They don't run in the hallways. They're never chewing gum. They don't bully anyone. But they also won't tolerate bullying of any kind, particularly towards maybe a minority or they won't do it. They simply cannot abide bullying of any kind. They're top of the class. They're goody two-shoes, to be honest. I hate them. They're the worst. I will not tolerate their bullshit. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, it's the 7th of February, 2019, the year of the slightly speckled Mitzi. And we're out here. We're ready to get that bread. We're ready to... oh, shit, no carbs before marbs. Damn, fuck. We're ready to get that low-carb bread, with the extra fermentation process of the sourdough to get rid of the phytic acid and sort of reduce the level of gluten content in it. He started again. It's getting there. God, it's coffee and memes.
Steady job and a couple extra
Lobsters.
That's all I want. You're getting on. You're pushing 30, Sluggy. You know, it's time to think about getting some ambition. I always figured I'd live a little bit longer without it.
Don't forget, kid, that what you're trying to do here is to be bright and chipper and entertaining and intelligent and sort of glitzy, and that's funny, and it's kind of cool, and it's interesting, and it's edgy, and all of that. It puts that facade of momentary charisma on you, and if you don't play that out, you actually fail.
The lobster patriarchy.
Has many of the top memes, many of the top memes, many of the top memes.
The lobster patriarchy.
Has many of the top memes.
And that is so true that it's almost unbelievable.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Coffee and Memes on Threshold.fm. My name's Will. Hi, how's it going? Let me know if you need any help with anything. I'm happy to help you with your homework, with your tax return. I'm happy to help you with your childcare. Honestly, I am available. My diary is worryingly empty. I spend too much time on my own. I'm desperate for company. Anyway, sorry, my apologies. Got some bits for you today. Those new Mephius remixes have come out. Break remix of Mephius. Yeah, sorry, that would be
Too much heat in one package.
This genuinely is like this. The Misanthrope remix of Mephius, of Divergence, and the Break remix of Uneasy by Mephius. If that's not too much heat in one package, I don't know what is. Like, seriously. Ugh. Yeah, look, couple of other bits. Going to play another track by off that Black Owls spelt with a 4 single, Supernova, title track of the single. Clash Tone, Ninja Scroll, nice bit. And yeah, I just played that Ciarán and Crook bit off that other Critical EP. I can't remember what the EP's called. Someone or other. It's called Jeff. I don't know. I'm not the fucking oracle of drum and bass. I'm somewhat there. More so than others, less than some others. I guess I could put myself somewhere in the middle. What we got in terms of news? Former WWE star is selling photos of her tods and fans are snapping them up. Guy have a side hustle. Shoplifter becomes first known Brit to fall ill from world's deadliest drug, crocodile. Hartley Parkinson's reporting on that, so you know shit's going to get real. Phil in EastEnders talks about wanking. Tinder predicts dating trends of 2019. Guide to wanking on Valentine's Day. Couple are idiots and say that, I'm not even sure if I can be bothered to get in this because I'll get pissed off. Couple proudly declaring they're not going to contaminate the world with a baby. Fucking morons. Anyway, cannabis might not lower your sperm count after all, so that's a bit fun, isn't it? More outrage at Toby Carvery. It seems like Toby Carveries are a dangerous place to go these days. There's like always stuff kicking off. Either it's regarding a child's portion or non-child's portion, or They sprayed some pensioner in the face with cleaning product because he was unhappy with the state of his meal. Anyway, now there's been outrage over an overdone roast potato. Fucking shit's popping off in Toby Carvery's, man. It's wild out there. It's like the Wild West. It is literally like they've got saloon doors on the front. Sorry. Saloon doors on the front. You go in there. You're supposed to hand in your shooting irons at a little sort of cloakroom bit by the door. No one does. People are openly carrying firearms in there. Like generally like 6-shooter revolvers. I saw some geezer in there who's got a kosh. A lot of people with those zombie knives that are popular now. And it really is. There are gunfights in there all the time. There's people going outside. They've got their horses tethered up out there, and they're having sort of gunfights at high noon. All of this, all of that sort of malarkey. You're just trying to go in there to get a roast, and you end up in the middle of a barroom brawl. The pianist, he's still going the whole time. Ding, 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 pew, pew. You know, I got my hat, my 10-gallon hat, my favourite 10-gallon hat. It's got bloody bullet holes in it now. God, I paid a fortune for that. Anyway, I don't know, where was I going with this? What are we talking about? What's going on? Who's in the chat? Stin, Mr. Grief, his entire wardrobe is now full of Threshold merch, so he's a good boy. Oh no, what's going on here? They're arguing about something. The BNP have been mentioned. Oh, Jesus. Oh, the Toby Carvery is always full of BNP supporters. Yeah, the ones with the shooting irons. They're a menace. Sheer Khan's in there. Where can I listen to this Pagage tune? Hey, I wonder if it's still on there. Let's have a look. TC. Oh no, it's not on there anymore. TC. Oh wait, maybe it's on its called the exhibition tapes. You can't have had the whole thing taken off Spotify. That's not fair. Like exhibition. Oh, poor fake TC. He's just out there trying to make a freaking album, trying to make something of his life. God bless him. And it looks like they've not only taken the album off of the real TC Spotify program, but they seem to have taken it off Spotify entirely. I mean, maybe they're having to do a re-upload. Anyway, look, if you do want to, if you want to hear what's up with that, where it all comes from, I think it's which episode was it? It was the Friday of last week, I think. No, the week before or something. Oh, I don't know. Oh, I'm scared now. I feel weird. What's going on? Let's have a little look. Sorry, this isn't the best radio in the world, is it? It's probably fine, though, I guess. I guess it's not as good as some radio shows, and it's better than others. Let's put it that way. It was called... Oh, no, keep going. It's called Get Your Tits Out, Rankin. It's episode 81. It's right at the beginning. You can't miss it. And then it was the whole sort of Rankin cam girl strip routine. Sorry, I think I should... Maybe a mill. I don't know. Let's play a record. Christ on a bike. Let's play this break remix. Might as well just get straight to the good stuff. Straight to the big guns. Break remix of Uneasy by Matthieu. It's just ridiculous. With a real TC, please stand up. We're going to have a problem here. Smash that like button if you haven't already. Smash. Oh. mics down on this is fine. Yeah, I've run it through all the gear and that, and it's absolutely fine. Good to go. Some Neurofunk with some actual funk. Reece the Force Mosson in the chat has mentioned the 21st of February, which will be show number 100. We should definitely concoct, I don't know, I'm welcome to all suggestions as to what to do. There's a temptation to just start day drinking at 10 in the morning. Perhaps we could have some sort of giant phone-in with everyone. Get some sort of enormous Skype group chat. You can get like sort of phone board style things like they have on LBC or those phone-in shows, but you do it with Skype, and everyone could just be there, and I'll be like, Reece on line 2. So Brexit, no deal. What are you thinking? You know, I could pretend to be Nigel Farage or someone, or James or Eddie Mayer. You know, Nick Ferrari in the morning. I could, I can do it all, mate. You know, honestly, there's nothing I can't do. I'm very capable. You know, work the shaft, cut the balls, the full work. Kenny Camm back to back with Kenny Camm for number 100. It's a bit of an ask. I don't know. Yeah, get all the reporters from Lab Bible on. Yeah, that's definitely a good suggestion. Play all the shoe throw. Yeah, play all the shoe throwers of the week. Yeah, that's very good. Perhaps we could crown the top shoe thrower of the first 100 shows. That makes some sense, doesn't it? Frozen Solid, Naughty Bet, Lace Loosener. Yeah, that's a bloody great tune, though, isn't it? That's a break remix of Matthieu. Unsurprisingly, it's very good. We'll play that Misanthrope remix of Matthieu. Anyway, look, we're 20 minutes into the show. It hasn't even been any news yet. I know you're all gagging for it. Right, look, important stuff. Former WWE star is selling photos of her tods, and fans are snapping them up. Wrestler Shotzi Blackheart, not heard of her, but she looks like fun, has come up with a rather bizarre way of making an extra pound note. She's a canny lass by all accounts. It's fair to say that some people will do just about anything to make an extra little bit of cash. But one woman has taken things to a whole new level with an unusual money-making scheme. It's a side hustle. You've got to have a side hustle. Former WWE rookie and alternative model Shotzi Blackheart, real name Ashley Urbanski. I don't know which one is. Yeah, they're both equally weird. Has been offering her devoted fans on social media the chance to purchase photos of her Tods. And it seems they are more than happy to oblige her. Good stuff. There is a picture here. I think it's probably fair to bring that up. Can I just... where's the window capture? There you go. See, she's done a Todd. She's laid one of her morning eggs, one of her morning toddies, and she's blurred it out and written $5. So she's charging a very reasonably priced picture of a Todd, I must say. That is not going to break the bank for anyone, is it? Like, you know, I mean, people are happy to contribute more than that on the Patreon, and they don't even get a picture of a Todd. So that is a bargain. That is a bargain Todd. Well, let's delve deeper. Shotzi, who is known for her time competing on WWE's Tough Enough, has been charging people $5 for a photo showing the contents of her toilet. So that's about £4, or 32 Australian dollars. The Californian wrestler, who is now working with Shimmer Women Athletes and Rise Wrestling, shared proof on Twitter that she had, in fact, have people buying the bizarre pics. A screenshot showed one mystery purchaser make a $5 transaction, adding, FYI, I am doing this to support you, not because I am some weirdo. Unfazed, Shotzi replied, whatever, bird. No judgment here. Welcome to the toilet elite. Who would win in a fight between the lobster death cult and the toilet elite? It'd be a messy battle, wouldn't it? Wee shoes being thrown, Tods everywhere. It'd be like the last days of Rome. The wrestler first began advertising her poo photos on Sunday, February the 3rd, the same day as the Super Bowl. She posted, "It's Super Bowl Sunday. PayPal me $5 and I'll send you a picture of this morning's dump." 10 out of 10 for the side hustle. If you're not shy, if you're not a prude, or you're not, bothered by this stuff, think it's a bit of a laugh, why not? Might as well. Imagine getting like $5 sent through, like, and it's your mum, and it's just like, look, if you need me to lend you some money, just call me. The American went on to say, Super Bowl, more like toilet bowl. All right, okay. Many of her followers were confused by the original post, asking if she was serious. One said, I have so many questions and I want none of them answered. Another commented, this has to be a test of how bizarre some people are. A third joked, I mean, I've done worse things with my money. However, the odd stunt seems to have been nothing more than a bit of fun for Shotzi, who advised Twitter trolls to laugh more after they asked if it was the best she could do to make money. She also confirmed that it was a one-off sale to celebrate the Super Bowl, and those who missed out on getting a photo would have to wait till next year. Well, I'm gutted. Shall we see if we can find it on Google image search? I don't see any reason why it's... Someone must have posted it. I want to see what this Todd's like. I wonder how big it is. Could be huge. No, I'm sure Joe's probably got it. He's probably got it already. He probably paid for it. I won't put it past him. Saucy get. Anyway, shoplifter becomes first known Brit to fall ill from world's deadliest drug, crocodile. Hartley Parkinson of the Metro reports. A woman has become the first person in the country to have been named after falling ill when she took the world's deadliest drug, crocodile. Emma Davies, 41, is said to have suffered horrific open sores after using the substance, which is 10 times stronger than heroin. Now, I wonder how accurate the reporting as to why this happens. Let's have a little look-see. The drug first appeared in Russia and can cause large amounts of flesh to rot away with just one small injection. It is highly addictive and can be cooked using solvents like paint thinner, iodine, hydrochloric acid, and red phosphorus from matches. Yeah. Those injecting the caustic drug can develop skin ulcerations, infections, and gangrene. and grey, scaly skin which looks like crocodile scales, giving the drug its street name. The case was highlighted after Davies was unable to attend Cheltenham Magistrates Court in August on shoplifting charges because she was being treated after taking the drug. She finally appeared in court this week, and her lawyer said her absence from the original trial was as a result of a rather unpleasant blood infection causing large ulcers on her arms. Davies from Trendworth, Gloucestershire, suffered 2 heart attacks and a stroke as a result of her drug use and has hepatitis C and deep vein thrombosis. Man, that's a rough situation to be in. She also has scarred lungs, an enlarged spleen, and recently recovered from MRSA. I think it's a good rule of thumb, just don't inject anything that you don't get from a doctor. Crocodile originated in Russia, where it's known as the cannibal drug, and it may now be in the UK after the deadly drug caused havoc in Colombia, Russia, and Ukraine. Davies was in court after she and another woman stole 900 quid's worth of shoes. Her lawyer claimed that the other woman was bullying her to steal her benefits. Anyway, not much more about the drug here. I think we did cover this before, but the problem is not in so much the drug itself, however, in the production process and the use of red phosphorus. You're supposed to take that out after the production process, otherwise you're just injecting red phosphorus into you, which causes necrosis of the skin and flesh. I'd say it's worth giving it a miss. That's the sort of that's the coffee and memes position on Crocodile. Give it a miss. Have a cup of tea, have a biscuit, something like that. You know, those are, if they're your options, Crocodile, tea, biscuit, double up on the tea and biscuit situation, leave the Crocodile. Anyway, that's my tip. Take it or leave it. Right, let's have this Black Owls with a 4-bit, Supernova. It's rowdy. This is really good. Oh, some are saying shoe thrower of the week. It's going to be a contentious day tomorrow. So we've got Current Value in the running. Cheyenne and Crook. Jam Thieves. Possible. Possible Tantrum Desire. Tom Dilly, there are Lobster Death Cult t-shirts still left. I shall post the link for you here. Where are we? So I've got a special button that does that. Oh, although it comes in, obviously, there's a delay on the video, so it just looks like I'm just sort of posting bloody... I'm effectively spamming my own chat with merch links.
Supernova.
Yeah, that's naughty. I'm getting ill. I'm sure I am. It'll be fine though. Don't worry. I'm a big boy. I'm hard. Phil Mitchell's masturbation admission stuns EastEnders viewers. This is news. This is news. Katie Bailey of the Metro reports the nation was left spitting out their tea in utter shock at Phil Mitchell, played by the actor Steve McFadden, after his solo sex admission on last night's EastEnders. There was an air of disbelief over the country as Phil headed off to sort himself out, right as everyone was tucking into their dinner, when Sharon said she didn't feel like having sex. She'd got him all worked up and ready for a night of passion, after reminding him that they had the house all to themselves and deserves a little one-on-one time. But she got Phil's hopes up, as well as everything else, up before giving him a cold shower, when her libido suddenly waned after an impromptu chat with Keanu that stirred up old feelings. The chat left her unable to do the deed with her husband and left him having to head off and polish the family jewels himself. After telling him she had a banging headache and therefore sex was off the table, Phil offered to get her something. She replied, "Nah, I'll sort myself out," she said. As Phil gave up and turned away, he muttered a cheeky little, "You and me both." His insinuation was masturbation. He would take his length, betwixt thumb and forefinger, and rhythmically pound it until climax. That was the insinuation there with the comment, "You and me both." He's talking about jerking off his hog. That's the end of that story. People are outraged on Twitter, but that's nothing new. Well, there's pre 9 o'clock. Who cares? Come on. Everyone knows that Phil Mitchell likes to spank the plank. He's a good boy. You know, he likes to get high on crack cocaine, walk literally through closed doors, and then just you know, beat his meat like a red-headed stepchild. Okay, well, that's probably enough Phil masturbation news. Maybe some more next week. Tinder predicts these are the dating trends you'll need to watch out for 2019. Ellen Scott of the Metro, who reports on such things, reports. Just as you're adjusting to the dating world of stashing, submarining, and V-lation shipping, Relationshiping. Fuck's sake, should we find out what these stupid things are then? Stashing, submarining, relationshipping. Okay, what are the guesses? Stashing is the hot new dating trend that'll make you feel like shit. Okie dokie. You've been seeing each other for months. Dates are fun, sex life's fine. Slowly it sneaks up on you first. You notice you notice that you've never been introduced to their parents. You've been keen. You've never been to any kind of gathering with anyone from their social circle. Alright, so they're sort of hiding you from their friends and family. Maybe it's because you're terrible. Considered that one, eh? It's always the other person's fault, isn't it? No one's prepared to take responsibility for their own awful fucking love life. Okay, submarining. The latest dating trend to make you miserable. Fucking Nora. Zombieing. Ghost. What's zombieing? I don't know. You just sort of keep them going a little. Kittening. Fuck me. Why is there never an announcement that kittening is a new dating trend where someone you're seeing brings you a kitten to your house to play with for a bit before taking it away and baking it into a pie? What? Submarining, just like ghosting, zombieing, and stashing, is a trend which will make you feel sad and broken. So what is it? How's it screwing up? Well, it starts when someone you're involved with starts when they're disappearing, a bit like ghosting. It goes from everything is fine, and we're almost at the good night stage, good night text stage, to radio silence. Total nothingness. A bit like they've got a submarine gun underwater and are literally incapable of contacting you. Right, so far it's just like ghosting, but with more watery imagery. Yes, but then months later they come back. Much like an olden days sailor who shipped off, went under the sea, and then came back triumphant from his mission. Oh no, the submariner. Isn't that just zombieing, you might ask? No, sweet reader. This is much worse than zombieing. When you get zombied, the person who ghosted you comes back from the dead and hits you up again. But at least they're aware that there's been some distance. They might blame work or a personal drama, but they acknowledge that they have bailed. A submariner will not. I think this is just some sort of anti-imperialism. They're just looking to have a go at the forces in whatever possible way they can. And I, for one, won't stand for it. Right, come on, look, we've got loads more to get through here. Relationshipping is the latest dating trend where old flames reappear for Valentine's Day. Right, okay, I think that's probably summed that one up. Okay, stashing. All right, okay, cool. Tinder has released a list of what they reckon will be the big dating terms of 2019, including birdboxing, deflexing, Draculaing, and horse beans. As we know by now, it's crucial to have a catchy word to describe every single human behaviour, and thus it's highly important that we get to know all these new ones. Right, here we fucking go. Draculaing, when someone only messages you at night, usually with the "you up" text. Them two little words, the drive, every fuckboy's very being. Exaggerate, when you embellish a date to pretend it went loads better than it actually did. To who? To your friends? To your mum? To your priest? To your social worker? To the court? Need more details. Bird boxed. When someone is blind to how rubbish the person they are dating is. Yep. Buzzer flies. The excited feeling you get when your phone buzzes with a message from someone you're dating. How cute. Oh, adorable. I get buzzer flies whenever Wesley Snips texts me. Maybe he's sending me a dick pic or a nude, or the guy, the African man with the bucket hat and the with the on the WhatsApp, and he's comes parachuting or he's somewhere he shouldn't be. Anyway, deflecting, when someone straight up ignores a question you ask over text and then brings up a different topic. Boring. I mean, just grow up. SO stalemate. This refers to the situation when neither party will define the relationship, which has been condensed to DTR. He won't DTR. He's not down to rim. No, define the relationship. All right. So you're stuck in a strange limbo of not knowing what you're doing. Cool. Instigator. When you use Instagram to make the relationship public. Okie dokie. 3-dot disappearing act. Okay. The infuriating moment when someone starts to type a message and then stops. iPhoney. Someone who swears they're going to message you for a date and doesn't. This is the Misanthrop remix of the Mephius. It's called Divergence. Oh, Jesus, what's going on in the chat? Are people talking about munting? Oh, no. Whatever happened to getting a blozzer behind the main rig at a squat party? That's how people used to meet. Space stocking's getting a mention.
It's not like it was.
Yeah, that'll do, won't it? Misanthrope remix of Divergence by Mephius. Rob Humphrey's giving this bed shitter of the week. This is an absolute bed shitter. That's the Misanthrope remix of Divergence by Mephius. That is a nice bit of gear. Okay? Right. Fine. Mum's outrage at overdone roast potatoes from the Toby Carvery. Let's get into it. Dominic Smithers of the Lad Bible. Dominic Smithers with his legs in the air, demanding Jasper Hamill pegs him into oblivion. But Jasper Hamill is suspicious of his motives and doesn't want just a one-night thing. A British roast is a sensitive subject, and for good reasons. It's a national institution. And the one constant we can count on when everything else is going to shit. You're damn right. You're goddamn right. And because it's such a hot topic for us Brits, we take it extremely seriously and are very particular about how it's done. A solid example of this is Mum, Laura Heskett, who kicked off after being given burnt potatoes as part of her £6.49 all-you-can-eat roast dinner at a Toby Carvery.
Too much heat in one package.
Too much heat on the potatoes, clearly. Laura posted a picture of her dinner with the caption, Toby Carvery, expecting us to eat roasties like this. And the ones that came out after looked okay, but they expected us to eat these first with no other choice. Right, yeah, there's a picture of them there. They don't look great. I would rather have them than underdone roasties. Yeah, I mean, it's not cool, is it? It's not hard. You're not going to get the chicks with those sort of roasties. I don't like calling them roasties, roast potatoes. Please don't insult my intelligence by thinking I would pick these over nicer ones. Obviously, the whole lot look like this. Trust me, I picked the least burnt ones, believe it or not. Clearly, these were potatoes that were serving. Even the waitress was disgusted and gave us one meal free. However, not everyone agreed with Laura, with many of Facebook saying that they would have gladly wolfed down the spuds. One person said, should have picked the ones that weren't burnt. I thought she addressed that in her statement. There were people there at the same time as you. They haven't complained about the comments. What? Complained in the comments. This is an entire article just based around a Facebook update that has been posted into a group that is a chat group for a sort of small town, and it's not even got it's got 36 likes, a couple of hundred comments on it, and this was front page at Lad Bible. They've got 33 million followers. It's just some potatoes were a bit overdone. They said, these are a bit overdone. And the waitress went, yeah, they are a bit. Yeah, I can have one meal for free. Another rope. We ate there tonight, and the roast potatoes were lush. I like mine crispy like that. But if I didn't, I just wouldn't have picked them. There was another choice. Don't get the potatoes. The third person added, I must be weird. I love potatoes like that. And like Smithers, yeah? Dominic Smithers. Dominic Smithers, with your haircut and your glasses. You have an additional follower now on Twitter since yesterday. 669. Well done. At Dominic Smithers, lad. This is pathetic. I'm appalled by this. I'm much more appalled by this story. I'm appalled by things on multiple levels. I'll tell you, I've got a waggly finger out now, which you should know means that I mean business. I'm appalled by the potatoes, but not that much as I'm appalled by the fact that Lad Bible chose to write a story about it. No, it goes deeper than that. I'm appalled by the potatoes, but not as much as I'm appalled by the fact that this woman felt the need to post the picture of the potatoes in a group complaining about it. Okay? I am then appalled by Lad Bible picking it up as a story as if anyone should care about it. Then I'm appalled that I then picked up the story as if I might somehow care about it. And at the time when I saw the headline, I did care about it. I cared about it deeply. I was like, I'm fed up with the Toby Carvery. I've never even been to one. I've always liked the idea of it, but I've always suspected that it might be shite. And every story I read about them says that it's shite. I still want to go there, though, and I don't know why. Maybe it just tugs at some weird primal desire for roast dinners and an all-you-can-eat option for £6.50, you think, how bad could it be? You know, really, how bad could it be? £6.50, all-you-can-eat roast. How bad can it be? Fucking terrible is the answer. Every time I've seen someone on Facebook who's gone, we thought we'd go at the Toby Carvery, thought it might be a laugh, £6.50 all-you-can-eat roast. How bad could it be? It was appalling. It was a disgrace. It was cold. It was burnt. It was lifeless. It was like a bad hand job, like worse than no hand job. It's a disgrace.
It's appalling.
Oh, Smithers, I'm appalled by you. What? Oh, no, God. I'm appalled by you, Dominic Smithers. I might tweet him, actually. Shall we get on him? Right. Dominic Smithers. Oh, there's an option to follow him. Okay. No, I have to... Journalist of sorts, Lad Bible. All right, at least he's honest. Who does he follow? Oh, he looks like he follows some all right people, actually. He might be quite a nice guy. He follows Joe Rogan, Bob Mortimer. He's a fan of the Atletico Mints podcast. I think me and Dominic Smithers would get on really well. I'm just going to... hi, Dominic. Not that impressed with your stories, but I thought we might be mates. How do you feel about that? Smithers? Smithers! Oh, Dominic Smithers, I love you. Maybe we could do a podcast together. Oh, Dominic Smithers. Maybe one day we'll snog. Lawyer David Rudolph reveals what happens when the staircase ended. All right, cool. Come on, look, let's get on with it. This is Ninja Scroll by Clash Tone.
Into the Ninja Scroll.
It's on Eat Brain. We'll follow Jasper Hamill. No, it's not Jasper Hamill. Sorry, Dominic Smithers.
Into the Ninja Scroll.
Oh, he follows jeans and shoes. That's a good start.
Ninja Scroll. Ninja Scroll. There's no hope for compassion. Your throats are we slashing with swords of the force of the shogun assassin, invoking the dragon spirit with its own aura. Finish in the village in the limitless slaughter. Wrap my rhymes war, stab a time lord. I damage spine cords with my samurai sword. Spread blood, heads cut. I'm the greatest now. Behind the smoky cloud in the geisha house. That's just a waste some hours and I'll never be alone. Possessed by the souls of the devil who Kimon. With hate and anguish, my aim's to vanquish and kill with the skills of the praying mantis. I paint my canvas from blood-filled puddles. Shotting in the dojo, that's the kung fu. I send vipers, leave your friends lifeless. Attack enemies with the power of 10 tigers. To search the ancient lands, don't try and stop me, I'll chop off your face and hands. And you can taste the sand when the killer make your face feel disgraceful. Fighting ninjas on the great wall, engage all. And the killing is nasty, so fuck 3T. I turn the river to Saki and kill a whole army, you can drown in tears. It's the life that I've lived for 1,000 years. I leave the town in fear, if you believe or not. I make the clouds appear, because I please the gods. And I've seen a lot, murking hundreds of rivals. The dungeon disciples, I can punch in your eyeballs. My thoughts dark, life's a bitch with a sore past. Leave more scars from the fist of the with raw bars, Shaolin masters laugh and tear your hearts apart with my martial arts to rush. Into the Ninja Scroll. tyrant's claw. In a storm of the violent score, sign your corpse, hear a ghostly sound, and then I'll disappear in a smoky cloud.
Yeah, that's Ninja Scroll by Clash Tone, featuring a man like Jimmy Danger, I think, yeah, or is it Pastry Maker, Jimmy Danger, Biddy, Jasper Hamill, what, Pastry Maker? Is that, seriously? Oh, a bit confused now. Really? Is there someone called Pastry Maker? I've got to find this out. Ninja Scroll. Yeah, Pastry Maker. Pastry Maker is a person. What? Are they a baker of some kind? No, do they run a patisserie? Pastry Maker. I don't know what's going on now. Pastry Maker. Faded. Oh, God. Oh, no. No, I want it on the iPad. What's going on? Oh, I saw... Oh, just scroll. Ah! Bloody Ninja Scroll. Hold on. Sorry, I want to know this fucking Pastry Maker. Ah, fuck you. None of it's working. What's going on? Pastry Maker. Play, you piece of shit. Fucking... This is not the late-stage communism I signed up for. Oh, I swear on my mother's eyes that you will play this Pastry Maker rhythm. Whatever it's called. No, listen on the computer. Oh, you fucking pastry prick. This is... I am appalled by all of this. There we go. Pastry...
Matrix. If you want some babies, I'll be reaching for
Pastry Maker.
That bitch sounding shameless, cause I'm still getting faded. 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 Faded.
I keep on getting faded. I keep on getting faded. I keep on getting faded. I keep on getting faded.
Faded. Faded. I keep on getting 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 faded. 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 I keep on getting faded. I keep on getting.
That's a nice bit.
What's up, yo?
It's Clash Tone and Pastry Maker. That's possibly the best MC name I've ever heard.
Faded.
Apart from MC 900 Foot Jesus.
Down this lonely road, feel like I'm chasing. I've been seeing holes on top of holes, I need to change it. I could keep on going, but I really need to face it. Just trying to escape it, I keep on getting faded. I don't think I met you, can I ask you what your name is? If you want some answers, I will teach you about the Matrix. If you want some babies, I'll be reaching for the latex. That bitch sounding shameless, cause I'm still getting faded.
Hold on, he said if you want some babies, I'll be reaching for the latex.
Faded.
That's confusing on a number of levels. Okay, so what's the situation there? Is that he's with his missus? She's like, yeah, I think we should have a kid. He's like, all right, cool, I'll go and get a condom. Maybe he doesn't understand how contraception works. In fact, what, have you been doing it without a condom before? Like, when she wasn't up for kids, you were going bareback? What's the situation here, pastry man?
I keep on getting faded.
I don't understand.
Faded. I keep on getting faded. I keep on getting faded. Faded.
Oh, I see. He's getting stuff wrong, and that's why he's getting the fade. All right, I understand now. Sorry. These are confusing times for drum and bass. It's not a neuro-funk producer that sounds like a shelving unit. It's a man who runs a patisserie talking about poor use of contraception. Is he pastry maker because he's out there to get that bread? Oh, that's the end of that. Anyway, look, it's the end of the show as well. God, I'm just so confused by everything today, from the potatoes to the pastry, to the latex baby situation, to people, to gunfights in the Toby Carvery. It's just the whole lot, really, isn't it? It's just the full, like, am I friends with Dominic Smithers now? Is he my best mate? I don't know. Am I in love with him? Do I need to leave my girlfriend for a lad Bible journalist? I don't know. I'm very confused. I'll try and get it sorted. I'll try and sort my mind out over the rest of the day, and hopefully for tomorrow morning's show, I'll have my shit together. But I'm not promising anything. All right, stuff's complicated. Okay, it's often neither one thing nor the other. Well, like most things, it's complicated.
It's appalling.
Right, look. Thanks for tuning in today, guys. I do appreciate it. Be good to yourselves and to each other. You know, there was I was very proud of everyone in the Lobster Crew group yesterday. You'll know why. And yes, I think we can do as good a job as that of taking care of each other. You know, when people are feeling down, people need to talk. People are being there for each other, and that's very much a good thing. If you're struggling with stuff, please reach out to anyone. If anyone is having a rough time and wants to talk about it, my door is always open. You can send me a DM. You can send me. I'm very available on social media. You know, let's have a chat. That's good. Things have taken a deep turn, but everyone will know what I'm talking about. Right, look, and a special thank you to, obviously, all the people on the VIP list. You're all a fine bunch of lobsters, and I have, later, soon, in a week or so, I'll have a nice special announcement for everyone on the VIP list. You're all getting presents, basically. So, the bonuses will be coming thick and heavy, plentiful bounty and booty. Oliver Hooper, Nicholas Goncalves, Tom Ryan, Reece the Force Mosson, Squidgy beats Parsons, Pauly Hutton, Ciarán R, Michael Kedzierski, Matthew Tomkins, Dave Long, Joel Potter, Colm Murphy, Sam Howard, Tony J, Richard Patterson, Jack Murphy, Tom Camm, Stephen Harris, Matthieu Boulard, Zara Pickle, Jeroen Van Thunderbutt, Mike Pye, Anthony Walker, Lily Unsub, Richard Franks, Thomas Hall, Chode Ryder, Andrew Heichelbech, John Finison, the BDR Crew, Peter Blatchford, Austin Grief Coupar, Gennady Lightfield, Ryan Glaser, James Parry, Dave Thompson, Hendo Bartendo, Lady Squevington, Liam the Menace, Underwood, Dan fucking Morris, a guy with no STDs, Justin Mercer, Ames MC, Josh Williams and Rob Humphreys, a fine collection of humans. If ever I saw a collection of humans, thank you very much for tuning in, everybody, today. I will see you at 3 o'clock for Rankin's Records. I've got to go and help someone move house in the interim, and I hope that doesn't drag on, because I hate helping people move house. I hate moving house myself. I hate houses. I'm homophobic. I hate homes. I hate their dad out of The Simpsons. I just can't be arsed, basically. But I'll do it because I'm a good, upstanding member of society. I'm a good friend, and so I'll put myself out there for an hour and a half to have someone move house. No. I love you all. I'll see you hopefully at 3 o'clock. Hopefully there'll be no delays. I love you. Goodbye. Be nice to yourselves and each other. Okay. Toodles.